Hi, I'm Paul McCarran. I'm here at the retreat house at Loyola on the Potomac. December 3rd every year is the feast of St Francis Xavier. The vast distances that he traveled, the hardships that he endured to bring the good news very far from Europe can make him sound like a superhero. That's the way they spoke of him when I was in the seminary anyway. He was someone quite out of the ordinary. But if our response to his story is only to feel, wow, gosh, I could never do anything like that, well, then that feeling won't allow us to also see him as a fellow believer. Someone in many ways just like you and me. The similarity, I think, is in the fact that we're all looking for ways to take to heart and to share the good news. Sure, Xavier did that in what were then some very exotic and far-flung places, but the particulars of his work reveal how the challenges of spreading the good news are always the same. It's just this: how might I get the good news across to the person or the people that I'm encountering? For example, in 1542, when Xavier, at the request of King John III of Portugal, first went to the Portuguese colony of Goa in India, he was asked by some teachers almost right away at the local college there if he would request Ignatius Loyola to send even more Jesuits to teach, to help them in their task as teachers. Simple enough, so he sent the request. And just as he'd been in the right spot to hear about the need for teachers in Goa, his travels farther east let him discover plenty of places where missionaries could be helpful in teaching the people there what was, in their minds anyway, best in the Catholic culture that was introducing itself sort of willy-nilly wherever the Europeans spread their trade routes. In other words, Xavier responded to the people puzzled by Christians or simply interested in what's going on by asking them, well, have you heard the good news? We're disciples, we could do the same.